Hey YouTube, it's Uncle Spud back here for episode number 3 of our Ocarina of Time 3-Heart Challenge Let's Play. Just pause a little bit, but here we are. Last time we, excuse me, last time we got through Hyrule Castle, and now we're gonna do a couple of little errand things today. I don't know if we'll get to our next dungeon or not, but we'll have a couple of things we need to do for our hand. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna head off to a new area called Lon Lon Ranch, which is right out over here on the right, which kind of prompted my question of the day. I was thinking of a question of the day just a few minutes ago, thinking about being on a ranch, so I figured I'd go with a little bit different question. Would you rather live in a small town or a big city? I like the small town atmosphere. I still, right now, actually live in the same town that I grew up in. About 10,000 people, so, I mean, it's not small town, but, you know, I don't live in the city, so, that's a really nice place, and, so, I'd like to hear what you guys, I can see the perks of both, you know, living in a small town, I think people are a little bit more, you know, personable and so forth, but living in a big city, you get more opportunities, more businesses, and so forth. So, anyways, we're gonna talk to Talon over here, who's already asleep. Well, if I ain't it ain't the forest kid from the other day. By the way, thanks a lot for helping waking me up. It took some doing, but I finally got Melon back into a good mood. So, what are you up to today? Got some free time on your hands? Say, well, how about we play a little game? These 3 cacos I have here are just called super cacos. I'm going to throw these cacos into that gaggle of normal cacos. If you can pick up the 3 birds among the normal cacos within the time limit, I'll give you something good. If you can't find them, I win. It'll be 10 rupees. Want to play? So yeah, we're going to play this game. We got 30 seconds. Big thing in this game is you're going to look for the shadows. So like right there, I know that one right there is one of them. And now I just got to kind of guess on the other 2. It's tricky because they move around and you're just, you know, trying to... Alright, so that's one. Third one should be somewhere over here. Alright, there we go. So your prize is one of the most valuable things in this game. Hey you got the talent to be one of the world's best cowboys, because I can find chickens. How would you like to marry Melon? Yeah, sure, she's cool. I was just kidding. You think I think you're a little young for that, aren't you? Yeah, I'm like 7. Oh, and I'm proud to present to you a sample of our own very long milk. You'll be energized the moment you drink it. After you drink it, you can bring back the bottle and I'll refill it for you anytime. Alright, so we get a bottle with milk in it. Bottle's like the most valuable thing in this game. I did mention I feel like I'm not going to use fairies at all. I'll have to do a little research later on in the game for damage. Definitely not going to use some for the first bit with him being young Link. But yeah, we got some milk. Drink it, recovers 5 hearts, and it comes in 2 sections. So, got some milk in a bottle. That's all we're gonna need. Well, actually, while we're here, we're gonna do another thing while we're out here. We're going to learn our second song, which we'll need later on in the game. So we're going to come over here, we'll meet Melon. She's got this cool little pony right by her. Oh, it's the fairy boy again. I heard that you found my dad. How did you like the castle? Did you see the princess? Dad came home in a hurry after you found him. Oh yeah, I'll have to introduce you to my friend, fairy boy. She's this horse. Her name is Emponia. Isn't she cute? So the horse runs off, and you'll notice that Melon's singing this song. Seems like Emponia is afraid of you. So what you can do is, you know, you lock in on her with your Z targeting, and then you bust out your ocarina. Oh, maybe you have to talk to her one more time. Yeah, my mother composed this song. Isn't it nice? Let's sing it together. So now that you've done that, you can bust out your ocarina. She'll comment on it. Oh, cute ocarina. Are you going to play the song with that ocarina? Okay, here's the song. So you just got to listen to it and then you just repeat it. That's it, Pony's song. That song's going to come handy when we, later in the game. you learned a pony song. So now the horse will trust me, because I learned a couple of notes. In fact, the horse won't leave me alone. Like if I try to run, they'll follow me. But I got other things I gotta go do. So, got that taken care of and out of the way. Roll on over here. We are gonna head on back to the forest. Now, in the game, they encourage you to go to Death Mountain, which is good and all, but you'll actually find out that you'll need something, which I'm gonna go get right now to advance once you get to Death Mountain. So we're gonna head on back to the forest, which you just follow this trail right here. It'll take you right back into it. I remember as a kid, see these. Let's see where am I? Yeah, there we go. You see these little weird things on the ground. I remember playing the first time, I'm like, what is this? And then that happened. I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck? And it's like these spinning blades coming at you. They're actually pretty slow and harmless, but I remember coming across that for the first time and going, oh my goodness, what is that? I am so confused. Where am I? Oh, I went too far. That's what. I was having too much fun. I went too far. There we go. So we're gonna roll around over here. It's helpful to use the map in this kind of situation. Let me adjust that camera a little bit. There we go. A little bit better of me just not hung down here. But yeah, these guys are pretty beefy for you, especially when you're a little kid and you only got 3 or 4 hearts. Yeah, we're gonna go back into the forest. But from here, I'm gonna go back into Kokiri Forest. Instead of, heading towards like where the Great Deku Tree is now, we're gonna take this upper route over here. When you take this upper route, it'll lead you right over here to the center right here, and this will take you to the Lost Woods. Now it's called the Lost Woods because it's like it's a maze. And if you listen carefully, you'll like go towards each entrance. Okay, that's really soft. Go over here. It's really soft. Go over here. It's loud. So that's how it tells you how to get through the path. I've played this game a lot that I know the path by heart, but what we're gonna do real quick, a little side quest here. You can do this and you can measure up till you get a bullseye right in that middle. If you do it 3 times in a row, this Deku Strub will come out. He'll give you a little gift. Cool, you're great. You scored 3 perfect bullseyes. I have to give you a neat present for such a wonderful person. Take it. What it is, it's an increase of your ammo for your slingshot. So now I can hold up to 40 bullets instead of 30. But the pattern, in case you want to know, is once I get through this guy, hey, over here, you're gonna have to go through this. Listen, do you want to talk to me? No, you're courageous, awesome, great, you're out of here. Okay, so it goes, let me make sure I do this. It goes right, left, that's where we've gone so far. So right, left, right, left, I believe it's, yep, straight, left, right. You do that correctly, you'll go to the Sacred Forest Meadow. If you screw up, I mean, there's a couple hidden spots in there, but a lot of times if you screw up, it'll take you straight back to the Kokiri Forest. Yeah, we gotta have our little wolf here. His weak point is his tail, so you just let him attack you, dodge his attack, and then get that, and you'll be just fine. Oh, you know what? That's not gonna work. I got the big shield on, but when you're a kid, you can't hold it properly. Yeah, we just got some Deku Strubs in here. So I get my other... Holy cow, where am I? Okay, I'm to a heart and half. See what I got. Didn't get any health, did I? Okay. That's alright. We're not even going to worry about him. We're going to head on up here. And this is where we're going to learn another song. This is kind of an interesting place. You'll remember it later in the game. We'll definitely have to come back here. We're not going to go up into that closure right now, but we will in the future. But we're going to run into our friend Saria. Been waiting for you, Spud. This is the sacred forest meadow. It's my secret place. I feel this place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. That's called foreshadowing. If you play the ocarina with me, I can teach you to talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the ocarina with me? Yes. Okay. Try to follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready? So this is Saria's song. This is one of the interesting components of playing on the 3DS is not only are you using face buttons on the 3DS, but you're using L and R trigger to do notes on your ocarina. But yeah, we're going to play that, and through that, we got it. Great. Please don't forget this song. Do you promise? When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. Perfect. There's really only one thing that's absolutely needed out of Saria's song that we'll be doing in just a little bit. You learn Saria's song. Alright. So we are going to do a bunch of rolling somersaults. I'm going to take out this guy. Well, we are still just down to, I think it's a heart and a half, yeah. I think we'll be okay. You know what? We're just going to jump in here. See this little hole right here? This will take you to a fairy fountain. And you can capture fairies in bottles by, I'm going to look at if I'm going to do that or not. I think it's kind of cheap because you die and then it revives you. I might have like one fairy on like harder dungeons later in the game. But yeah, we just got milk. But yeah, let's just heal up real quick right there. And we're gonna go through here. And we're gonna run into our buddy over here who's gonna want to talk to us. He's saying, oh, there's mysterious power behind that song. You should play the ocarina all the time. You want to talk to me? No, I don't. Get out here, bro. Been playing this game for a long time. I don't need your help. So yeah, we just need to go back to the Kokiri Forest. So you can just go through any of the exits. It'll take you back to Kokiri Forest. And then we're going to go back into Hyrule Field. So we're going to cross the bridge again. Interesting enough too, the time component, there are certain sections in the game where time will work. You may have noticed it was dusk right when we left Hyrule Field to get into Kokiri Forest, and it's dusk right now. There's certain points in the game where time will freeze, like Kokiri Forest or Sacred Forest Meadow. Time isn't ran there, but when you go into like an open world area like Hyrule Field, time does occur. So now we're just hitting dusk right now. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to head over to Death Mountain right now. So we're just just keep rolling away. Rolling. You know, interesting enough, I forgot I was going to mention this earlier. So this is episode number 3. Episode 1, when I posted it up on YouTube, everything worked just fine. I did notice though that the gameplay sound and music was a little low, so I decided for episode 2 to turn it up. Well, right after I posted episode 2, I got flagged for copyright by Nintendo for the music pieces. So I couldn't so I didn't get in trouble or anything. The video's still up online. It's just it got flagged for copyright. Any advertisement proceeds goes to Nintendo, which is fine. But I just found it really interesting that it triggered the second time when I upped the volume a little bit, but not this last time, not the first episode. So, anyways, we're going to come up here, we're going to talk to this guard, and if you guys remember last time, we got a little note, there we go, from Princess Zelda, we're going to show to this guy. But, going back to the copyright issue, yeah, I just found it really interesting that it didn't flag the first episode, but I did the second. So I decided I'm going to keep the volume the same as I did for the second episode, see if I get flagged again. And I'll do it for a couple of episodes, and then if I keep doing that, I'll turn it down a little bit like I had for the first episode. We'll see what happens. So, oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Let's see. This is Spud. He's under my orders. Save Hyrule. What kind of funny game is our princess going through? All right, you can go on through. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. That's how we're gonna get up to Death Mountain. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. You can go to the bazaar. He can sell to you there. Tell him I sent you, and he should give you a special discount, which is true, and I could have done, but to save a little bit of time, I decided not to do that. If you're good to go, go ahead. I'd like to ask a favor of you. And so he's going to talk about the Happy Mask Shop. It's a little side quest you can use. It's got some interesting stuff. We're not going to do that in this Let's Play. But he can't go buy a mask for his son because he's got to stand out there all day working. So we are going to, I think that's, oh, we were going to, that's right. We're going to equip this, and you're going to want to do that in these fire dungeons, because if you're using your Deku shield in the fire dungeons and any flame gets caught on it, it's going to burn your shield. So that's why you want to have the Hylian shield equipped for this. So we're going to head on up over here. Avoid all these spider guys. Right over here, you'll see this big old rock wall. That's really important. We're going to be working on that in just a second. We're going to keep on climbing over here. And we're going to take this route right here. And then what this route is going to take us to is to the Goron city. Holy cow! I was not ready for that. Am I back at the bottom? So I just got hit by a Goron. But he's not an enemy. He's just trying to unblock that cavern I was telling you guys about. I'm just about to pass it again. Well, now it's daytime. Let's see. Down to a heart and 3/4. I'll be fine. Just gotta be a little bit more careful going around there. But yeah, you gotta look out for him because he can knock you off just like he did there for me. Which I think if you stay in the inside, he rolls back out like that. There we go. But yeah, let's go ahead and head on down to the Goron city, which is one of the major races of people in the game. So you have humans, you have Gorons, and then a little bit later we'll meet Zoras. Yeah, let's go ahead and head on all the way down. You can find things like a, oh, hurt myself again. You can find things like a shop, but we're going to come down here. It says you're standing on a soft carpet, and then right here, you see a little emblem of the Gorons. And there's somewhere in here where it'll tell you, you know, if you're a messenger from the royal family, play their tune. So that's Zelda's lullaby, so we're going to do that right now. I gotta remember what it is for the 3DS version. There we go. So XAY, XAY. So playing that will open the door. And this is where we meet Darunia, who is the kind of the chieftain of the Gorons. What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger to arrive, but you're just a little kid. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? Now I'm really angry. Get on my face. Are you asking me why I'm such in a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested Dodongo's cavern. We've had a poor harvest of our special crop, bomb flowers. Starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage. But this is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers. So he's in a really bad mood. Now, how you get him out of a bad mood is you play music for him, but you won't play Zelda's Lullaby. You won't do the trick, and that's why we went and learned Saria's song. So we're gonna play that for him, and then we're gonna get one of the best cutscenes of this game right now. We get Darunia dancing. If any of you have ever played Hyrule Warriors, or Hyrule, whatever it's called on the 3DS, Hyrule Warriors Legends or whatever, I love Darunia, playing as Darunia, but I love his victory sequence afterwards where he's dancing to Saria's song. But yeah, he's just in a good mood, doing his little dance. Yahoo! So he does his dance, and there we go. Hey, what a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I'm Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You wanted the spiritual stone of fire too? The spiritual stone of fire, also known as the Goron's ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on, I'm not going to give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of Dodongo's cavern and prove yourself a real man? That way, everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I will give you anything you want, even the spiritual stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving this in return for anything, but take it anyways. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick up a bomb flower using A. So now we got a Goron bracelet, which is kind of interesting because if you look carefully, you're holding it up, but it's actually programmed to go on your wrist right there. So if you look really, well, you won't see me pointing at it, but yeah. You're actually wearing it and presenting it at the same time. But yeah, now we can pick up bomb flowers, which are these little guys right here. We can't pick them up if they're on the sidewall like that, but you will find them on part of the area in Goron City on the ground, and you can just pick them up and you can throw them in over a little bit of time, like right here. You can pick it up. It's got a fuse, like a bomb. You can throw it, and it blows up, just like a bomb. So we got what we need. We're gonna head on out. You remember that Goron that knocked us out? What he was trying to do is, there was a bomb flower up here, and he was trying to carry it all the way down to where that blockage is for Dodongo's cavern, and it would keep blowing up on him. Well, we're going to use something a little bit smarter, because if you look carefully, just down there, that ledge right there is the entrance into Dodongo's cavern. So all we're going to do is just pick up this bomb, throw it down there. And I think I may have missed a little bit, so that's not going to work. It takes a couple of times, you just got to throw it like right on the edge so it falls down right there. If you hit it right, bursts all the rocks. And voila, we have Dodongo's cavern opened up. So let's go ahead and head on down. Real quick to Dodongo's cavern. There's the guy that hit us last time. But yeah, now that those rocks are out of the way, you couple of rolls in, and we are in to the cavern. Now you'll get in here, and you're in. It doesn't show you're in Dodongo's cavern yet, because we're just gonna reapply what we just learned. Got this cracked wall here, so we're just gonna put a bomb right there, and then bam. We are now into Dodongo's cavern. So yeah, I think that's gonna finish our episode for today, guys. So that's real quick. Always remember to, there we go. Always remember to save. But I think that's going to do it for us today. Just a recap on what we did today. We went to Lon Lon Ranch, got ourselves a bottle, went up back to the Kokiri Forest, got Saria's song, and we also did get Eponia's song while we were at Lon Lon Ranch. And we went over to Death Mountain, played a song for Darunia, saw him do his little dance, got a bomb flower bracelet, broke up some rocks, and now we're in Dodongo's Cavern, so the second dungeon of the game. So next episode will be all about Dodongo's Cavern, and hopefully we'll be able to get it all done in an episode. Again, question of the day, guys. Small town, big city. What do you prefer and why? Let me know in the comments below. If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate all the support I can get. And if you are enjoying this series, make sure to subscribe so you stay in tune. Again, these videos are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I'm hoping to keep pretty consistent with that. I also do have a Let's Play of Pokemon Blue. Feel free to check it out as well. That's going to be it for us today, guys. I am Uncle Spud. Have a good one.